How to prevent sea lice. Have you ever heard of sea lice? These tiny creatures can cause quite a stir, especially for fish and swimmers alike. Let's break down how to prevent sea lice from becoming a problem for both marine life and humans. First, let's talk about sea lice as parasites. These are small crustaceans that attach themselves to fish, particularly farmed salmon. They feed on the skin and mucus of the fish, which can lead to serious health issues and affect fish farming productivity. To keep fish healthy, there are several prevention methods. One effective strategy is to use physical barriers. Fish farms can install mesh skirts or fully enclosed cages around their pens. This can significantly reduce the number of sea lice larvae that reach the fish. Studies show that these barriers can cut infestation rates by up to 100%. Another innovative approach is the use of blue light traps. These traps attract and capture sea lice larvae before they can attach to fish. They work by creating a barrier around fish farms, capturing larvae without harming the fish. This method can also reduce the need for chemical treatments, which is a win for both fish and the environment. Breeding fish that are naturally resistant to sea lice is another long-term strategy. By focusing on genetic resistance, fish farms can reduce infestations over time. Additionally, researchers are working on developing vaccines and special feeds that can boost fish resistance to sea lice or make them less appealing to these parasites. Management practices also play a role. Fish farmers can adjust the timing and location of their operations to avoid peak sea lice seasons. They can also manipulate the swimming depth of the fish to reduce their exposure to lice larvae. Now, let's shift gears and discuss sea lice in relation to humans. These are not the same as the parasitic sea lice on fish. Instead, they refer to tiny larvae from jellyfish-like creatures that can cause itchy rashes in swimmers. To avoid these irritating bites, there are some simple steps to follow. First, pay attention to local warnings about sea lice in the water. If there are reports of larvae in the area, it's best to avoid swimming there. Wearing protective clothing can help too. While sunscreen may reduce larvae penetration, it is wise to avoid tight clothing that can trap them against your skin. After swimming, showering immediately can wash off any larvae before they cause irritation. It is also a good idea to change out of your swimwear right after swimming and wash it in hot water. This helps eliminate any remaining larvae. Avoid showering while still in your swimwear, as fresh water can trigger the larvae to release toxins that cause rashes. Understanding that sea lice larvae are microscopic and can cause temporary but itchy rashes is essential. Being aware of their presence can help swimmers take timely precautions. In summary, preventing sea lice involves a mix of strategies for both marine life and humans. For fish, physical barriers, innovative traps, and breeding-resistant strains are key. For swimmers, avoiding infested waters, wearing protective clothing, and practicing good hygiene can make a big difference. By following these guidelines, we can protect both our aquatic friends and ourselves from the discomfort of sea lice.